I support this amendment because to me it is morally wrong for a physical man to be in a woman's prison. As simple as that. If he has identified himself as a woman and deserves to be in prison, there should be special facilities for people of that sort, which does not bring them into close proximity with women or, if they are in danger, with men. The fact of the matter is, we are denigrating womanhood. We had debates in this House some time ago about the bill to grant maternity leave to the Attorney General, a perfectly laudable and reasonable thing to ask us to do. But in that bill, there was no mention of the word mother or the word woman, the person giving birth. Well, thanks to the pressure from both sides of this House, there was a small advance there, and the government, rather than risk a defeat, altered the bill, the wording of the bill. And that seemed to me to be an entirely reasonable outcome. And what I hope is we can tackle this issue in a calm and moderate way, which has as its prime purpose the defense of women and womanhood. And I think probably the most important person in most of our lives has been our mother. We are denigrating motherhood if we allow physically equipped, physical males to cohabit women's prisons. And the noble lady, Baroness Fox of Buckley, referred to a very remarkable young woman in her speech, Kate Coleman. She is a highly intelligent graduate who has had personal contact with a number of the women, the real women, who have suffered indignity and embarrassment and much worse by having physical males saying that they're female in women's prisons. Everyone, regardless of his or her identity, deserves dignity, regardless. If special provisions have to be made for a group of trans people, so be it. But everyone deserves his or her dignity, and particularly deserves it at the most vulnerable moments of their life. A woman in prison deserves it. A woman in hospital deserves it. And my lords, we would be giving way to the slogan mongers and the sort of people who have terrorized that academic at Sussex University if we did not recognize that this is a real issue which deserves to be approached in a balanced, moderate, sensible way which recognizes the physical difference between the sexes. This is a probing amendment. It is not perfect. Very few amendments are. But I do hope that my noble friend, when he comes to reply, will indicate that the government is prepared to talk to some of us who have these real acute concerns and see if some amendment can be fashioned for the report stage of the bill, because this is a real problem which we must not ignore.
So I wonder if I could just follow that up by saying that I think the noble Lord Cormack's late intervention was helpful in suggesting